Hi, in this episode, I will show you how to insert the traffic data into the model. On the previous episode, I showed you how to insert the geometric parameters into the model. And the next step now would be to set up the traffic data for the model. So the first step would be to go into the scenarios. So as you can see here, I have my scenario set. So for example, I have 2025 base, AM and PM, I have future year, and so on. So if you want to set a new scenario, we just press here, and then we will see the ID serial number, the year, the scenario. We can name it base, future, future plus development, however you want to name it. We can also put the time period, AM, PM, interpeak, or whatever. We can just also put some description if we want. Then we can choose the traffic profile type, 1 hour, flat, direct. So basically, in this episode, we're not gonna explain about the traffic profile as it's more an advanced feature. So it basically touches on the way the mathematical model works, and yeah, that's more advanced concept. So we will touch on it perhaps in next episodes. The next option is to set the start time and the finish time. So of course, if we choose 1 hour, we will always have by default 90 minutes, which include 15 minutes of warm up and 15 minutes of cool down. So the model, the software already takes account of it. We can also play with the colors, just can look nice for visualization, for the report. And the next step would be to choose one of the scenarios and then insert the OD, the traffic data, origin destination, of course. So we would press here, and now we can see a new window pops, and yeah, we can see in this example we already have data. So let's just, for example, assume it's empty, and there are two options to insert traffic data into the matrix here. So the first one is just simply type. You can just put something, but there are actually an easier option. Assuming you have your traffic diagram and you have your traffic data in an Excel sheet. So in this example, we can see we have our table, and we can just copy the numbers, Control C, or we can just copy. And then here, we would go to the first cell and paste. We can paste or press Control V. As you can see, it automatically insert all the origin destination data. It also automatically calculates the total, so no need to copy the totals. And what I mean by that is, if you see here, I only copied the origin destinations without the total. So in case you have another row or column of total, don't choose it, and also don't choose the ABC. So just the data itself here. That's the actual needed range. And then pasting. Yeah, great. And we can also, of course, define the HGV vehicle percentage. Here you can't just copy paste because here it's based on percentage, and in Excel it would be based on actual numbers, so it wouldn't work. So, for example, if you have 55% in Excel, it would be no 0.55, so it wouldn't work here. Yeah, so that's it for now. In the next episode, I'll show you how to generate the output report and how to set it to in the best way that will suit your needs. Thank you very much.